Here's Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Oh, turn your damn TV down, man. Holy crap.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Mitchell. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Johnson, good.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Anthony's shot is off.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Johnson. Second chance shot. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Stolen by McDyess. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Johnson. He feeds it to O'Neal.
Oh, this is a mismatch.
Over Makers. And Makers sends it back. 5 to shoot. Here's McDyess. Gets the front of the rim and out. Chicago trails by 10. And here's Booker from the arc.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. That's good from Booker on the assist by Rose. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
And how about a little bit of shotmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Rose. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Back to Johnson. Here's the 3. Sprewell grabs the miss. Chicago trails by 9. Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Chicago. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 8.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Paul George with the steal. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
Chicago trails by 12. You've got Maker. Russell Westbrook out there with Booker. Then it's Noel. And it's Sprewell in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside, Walker. Picked by Randall. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Tatum's shot is off. And so here is Chicago. Left side, Westbrook. Davis sets a screen. Westbrook kicks to Crabbe. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Crabbe's got it back down to within single digits for Chicago. Shot from 16. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Chicago. Davis dishes to Booker. A 3-ball. No good that time. Shumpert with some nice D. They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
You know, I wonder, where's the passion? You can't afford a no-show here on the defensive glass.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Walker against Jackson. Floats it up for Davis. Back to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Crabbe from long range. The three-pointer is right on target.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Out to Shumpert. Here's Walker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside for Miles. Jackson again. Randall. Here's Kemp. Lays it up and banks it in. Kemp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
But they recover it. Randall kicks to Tatum. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago trails by 8. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Back to Randall. Now here's Tatum. Defended by Miles. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Miles. Shot clock reset for Oklahoma City.
Oh, that athletic.
Way up there.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Got a hand on it. Miles, that's for 2. Here's Davis. Kemp passes to Davis. Jackson kicks to Kemp. To the paint. Here's Walker. Out to the wing. Now here's Tatum. Defended by Miles. Jefferson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Oklahoma City, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago trails by 13. There's a screen by Noel. Rose dishes to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Now the dish to Shumpert. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Chicago with the ball.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Tatum. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job. And now the third quarter about to get going. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Chicago trails by 10. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got McDyess. Mitchell is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's George in the small forward. Miles the pass to Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Pass to Kemp. Back to Miles. Johnson against LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Stolen by George. And there's the pass to Mitchell. Over Davis. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
Chicago making some changes. Thon Maker comes in for Kemp. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for LeBron. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Johnson kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Here's Anthony. It's deflected.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And here is Tatum. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
And stolen by Aldridge. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A stupendous finish in traffic.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And the basket by Maker.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Has his man, just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. It's Miles on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 16. And Walker kicks to Shumpert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Here's Jefferson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Oklahoma City leads by 19. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Westbrook. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Feeds to Tatum. Screen by Jefferson. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Over Sprewell. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 9.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Chicago making some changes. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Davis. James comes in for Maker. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the rejection by James. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Kemp against Jefferson. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. For Chicago, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. And that one falls for Kemp. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Tatum. Here's Walker. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. Derrick Rose is out there with Booker. Then there's Sean Kemp. And it's LeBron James. And it's Sprewell in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Booker from the arc. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Shoots the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy. I can't understand in the midst of a game you leave an elite shooter this wide open.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Chicago. Jackson comes in for Booker. Kicks it to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Is it any surprise that he's been hitting everything out there? You want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And it's Rose penetrating. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's Mitchell missing.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Outside, George. To the left wing. Here's McDyess. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And we've seen plenty of those lapses today. I thought eventually they buckled down on D, but they may be just doing just the opposite.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Chicago calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Anthony left side. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
And once he sets up that low, you really have to work to root him off the block.
Yeah, he has the grit to dig in and the skill to counter if you try to get physical with him.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Deep two from Anthony. And Miles kicks to Anthony. It's James atop the key. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Launches a three. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City. Kemp dishes to Miles. Paul George with the steal. Johnson right side. They get it back. O'Neal passes to McDyess. .131 left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. James kicks to Davis. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Anthony for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. McDyess has got his third rebound tonight. Here's Mitchell. Good for his ninth make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
104 left in the fourth quarter. Rose kicks to Crab. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Johnson inside. He's covered by Rose.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
From deep, George. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
And then George with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Here's Oklahoma City now. Shoots from 8. Rebounded by Anthony.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's George. Chicago grabs the miss. There's Crabbe with the three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And